Look what's coming next. Sha'Carri Richardson back at Hayward Field against the Tokyo podium at 100 meters. Picture, and now you see her amongst the 9 women in this race. The 21-year-old Sha'Carri Richardson won the Olympic trials here in June, but the evening after that race, she tested positive for marijuana, which she said she used to help cope with the death of her biological mother. That positive test invalidated her result from the trials, so she could not compete at the Olympics. But her situation generated a lot of sympathy, and the track world has been eagerly awaiting her return to the track today, exactly 9 weeks after that stirring victory on this track in June. And let's look at the field going up against her. The world champion, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, part of that Jamaican podium in Tokyo.
Nobody has a better collection of 100-meter medals. She has medals from each of the last 4 Olympic finals. Here is Sha'Carri Richardson, number 6 all time. She has 1 loss this year at 100 meters. That was in Gateshead back in May. And here's the young lady now, the fastest woman alive, Elaine Thompson-Herah, 10.61, pointing at the clock into a headwind to win the Olympic final in Tokyo. She did the double-double, winning the 100 and the 200 in successive Olympic Games. And here is a frustrated young lady, Marie-José Talou of the Ivory Coast, 4th in the final in Tokyo. She was also 4th in the Rio Olympic Games. Mujinga Kambunji of Switzerland, she also made the final at both 100 and 200 meters in the Tokyo Olympic Games.
And outside in lane 9, that's Brianna Williams, part of the Jamaican quartet that won gold in Tokyo in the 4x100-meter relays, coached by one Otto Bolden.
She's the youngest in the field at 19, but this is the showdown that everybody was expecting in Tokyo. The entire podium is here. Shericka Jackson 3rd, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce 2nd, and on the left there, Elaine Thompson-Herah, the gold medalist in both the 100 and the 200. And they've put Sha'Carri Richardson in the middle.
9 talented women on this track right now, but the world thinking this is Richardson versus the Tokyo podium in the women's 100. I think Tiana Daniels out in lane 1 trying to cut through the tension here by holding her hand up, and we'll have a restart here. You can feel it in the stadium right now.
This is what big races are supposed to feel like. You're supposed to feel nervous no matter where you are in the stadium. Tiana Daniels was the only American to make the Olympic final this year, and she was the only American to make the World Championship final 2 years ago in Doha. There's Javian Oliver, who was 2nd at the U.S. trials on this track, but didn't make the final in Tokyo. This crowd is completely hushed.
Richardson said she didn't think that she would be nervous coming into this race, but wants to perform well, and she is sandwiched between the 2 greatest Jamaican sprinters ever.
Welcome back, everyone. If you love track and field, especially Jamaican athletics, you are at the right place. Today, we are reacting to 2 incredible moments that perfectly captured why Jamaicans continues to dominate women's sprinting. On one side, we witnessed legendary champions battling each other in a race that fans will remember for years. On the other, we saw the future arrives as 2 youngsters announced themselves to the world. The torch is being passed, but Jamaica isn't giving it away. Let's watch this race, then I'll come back with more comments.
2 10.6s versus all these 10.7s never happened before in history.
Women's 100. And a good start for Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Thompson-Herah, Richardson being left behind, and out in front, the Olympic champion does it again.
10.54. That is the 2nd fastest time ever. Only Flojo has run better. And the Olympic champion reminds you why she is the twice now reigning Olympic champ. That was an amazing 100 meters. She made it look easy. No contest. What happened to Sha'Carri Richardson? So the Olympic podium comes to Bree and duplicates their finish there. Thompson Hurrah first, Fraser Price second, Jackson third, and it's Tiana Daniels with a big step up in form to run 10.83 for fourth. So here is Elaine Thompson Hurrah. Since she got third at the Jamaican Olympic trials, she has been on a tear. Her coach said she's in the shape of her life, and she has proven it. No contest at the Olympics and no contest here. There is no question who the world's fastest woman is. It's Elaine Thompson Hurrah of Jamaica. And her countrywomen did a good job as well. 10.73 for Shelly Ann Fraser Price and 76 for Sharika Jackson. And look at the reaction of the Olympic champion. Yet another personal best for her in 2021.
She was already in rarefied company as being only one of two people back-to-back 100 and 200 Olympic doubles. That, of course, Usain Bolt. But this kind of performance absolutely reinforces what we saw in Tokyo. Meantime, Sha'Carri Richardson finishing 9th in the race, and she's with Lewis Johnson.
Well, Sha'Carri, what was your expectation as you came out here today to face these ladies from the Olympic Games?
Coming out today, it was a great return back to the sport. I wanted to be able to come in before, having a month off, dealing with all I was dealing with. I'm not upset at myself at all. This is one race. I'm not done. You know what I'm capable of. Count me out if you want to. Talk all the shit you want, because I'm here to stay. I'm not done. I'm the 6th fastest woman in this game ever. And can't nobody ever take that from me. Congratulations to the winners. Congratulations to the people that won, but they're not done seeing me yet. Period.
All right. Thank you, Sha'Carri.
Thanks, Lewis, and we do apologize for the colorful language from Sha'Carri, but she's making a point. She's not done. But right now, it's the Jamaicans celebrating in the building where green is a popular color at the University of Oregon.
Brianna Williams of Jamaica. Here's the lineup. Laura Ann Falimi, Guadeloupe. Rakila Fagan, Barbados. Shaniqua Bascom, Trinidad and Tobago. Kelisa Smith, Guyana. Tia Clayton, Jamaica. Kishonna Niles, Barbados. Tina Clayton, Jamaica. And Paige Archer of the Bahamas.
Tina Clayton, lane number 7, the world under-20 champion last year in Nairobi. Her sister Tia, lane number 5, the Cripta Trials champion. Sister versus sister.
2:15. Laura Ann Falemi of Guadeloupe, 11:95 in qualifying for this final. Excellent effort to get here. Fagan of Barbados, 11:82 in her semi-final. The girls really ran well in their semi-finals, all of them hitting really good form. Shaniqua Bascom, the 2019 under-17 200 champion here at Carifta, she goes in lane 3, had a personal best 11:50. This girl ran really well. Kelisa Smith of Guyana, 11:55 personal best in qualifying, beating Tina Clayton. This is Tia Clayton, controlled her semi-final, won in 11:63. The Jamaican Carifta Trials winner, now ready for this big one. Kishonna Niles of Barbados, 11:57 personal best in her semi-final. Would love to improve on that again in the final. Here's the favorite, the world under-20 champion reigning Tina Clayton of Jamaica, 11:09 personal best. And then on the outside, Paige Archer of the Bahamas, 11.84 her best. She goes in lane 8.
Bascom and Niles both look good in qualifying. So too did Smith of Guyana. But no one looked quite as good as Tia Clayton.
On
Her
your
sister
marks.
Tina took it easy in the semi-finals. She's in lane 7.
Tina Clayton, the world under-20 champion in 7. her twin sister Tia in lane 5.
Set.
Off they go. Brilliant start for Smith up Guyana. Tia Clayton is running well. Tina Clayton has work to do. Tia and Tina Clayton. Tina Clayton, the world under 20 champion, wins the Carifta title. 11:21 on the clock downstairs. The wind is legal, positive 0.5 meters per second. 11:22. Tina Clayton breaks the Carifta under 20 record and adds this regional title to her world under 20 title, denying her twin sister, who ran a fabulous race as well. It's 1-2 for Jamaica. The twin attack takes charge in Kingston.
The wind almost still, 0.6 meters per second, and the office for the world junior champion got up with the field and then began to power through 11.22 to a Carifta meet record, and their sister second. So sister versus sister is Jamaica 1-2.
Bascom of Trinidad and Tobago, I think, got up for third. We have another look at it. Terrible start for Bascom of Trinidad and Tobago. And once the twins got ahead, it was a terrible start for Tina Clayton as well, but so much power. And as she crossed the line, she looked across to her left to ensure that her sister had gotten the second place, or maybe she was looking at the clock.
There she is on the outside, looking powerful. There's a look inside towards her sister and to the clock, 11.22. And their coach, Michael Dyke, tells me they want to be running for Jamaica in the 100 together at the World Juniors in Cali, Colombia this year.
Championship record for Tina Clayton, 11.22. Tia Clayton, 11.30. To take silver, Shaniqua Bascom of Trinidad and Tobago gets bronze at 11.57, just ahead of the Guyanese Kelisa Smith, 11.58. I've been dying all day to hear from Hodge. That is Adeja Hodge of the British Virgin Islands. We'll get that chance now.
Welcome once again. Let's start with the legends. Whenever names like Ellen Thompson-Herah, Shell Ann Fraser-Price, and Shericka Jackson line up together, you already know you are about to witness something special. These women have written to the history books, collected Olympic and World Championship medals, and inspired millions around the globe. And adding Sha'Carri Richardson into the mix only made the race even more exciting. Whenever these elite sprinters meet, it's more than just a race, it's a clash of championship. The atmosphere, the anticipation, and the quality of competition remind everyone why women's sprinting has become one of the biggest attractions in athletics. What stands out about Jamaica is that its athletics never seems intimidated by the biggest stages. They thrive under pressure, whether it is an Olympic final, a World Championship, or an international meet. Jamaican sprinters constantly deliver performance that leaves fans speechless. That's not something that happens by accident. It comes from years of discipline, world-class coaching, a competitive culture, and a nation that treats sprinting almost like a way of life. But what impressed me even more wasn't just the legend. It was what came next. Enter the Clayton twins. These young athletics show the world that Jamaica's future is already taking shape. Watching them sprint with the confidence, power, and composure make it clear that they are not simply trying to follow in the footsteps of the great. They are creating their own path. That's what makes Jamaica so different from almost every other country. Many nations produce one superstar every generation. But Jamaica somehow produces an entire production line of elite female sprinters. Just when Shell Ann Fraser-Price became a global icon, Ellen Thompson-Herah emerged. Then Shericka Jackson elevated the standard even higher. Now, the Clayton twins are announcing themselves as the next name everyone will be talking about. That's an incredible cycle of excellence. It also speaks to the depth of Jamaicans' talent. Young athletes grow up watching champions who came before them instead of believing greatness is impossible. They grow up believing it is expected. That mindset creates confidence before athletics even step on the track. And that is incredibly powerful. The rest of the world continues trying to catch Jamaica, but Jamaica keeps raising the bar. Countries like the United States continues to produce outstanding sprinters, making every major championship exciting. But Jamaicans always seem to have another athletics ready to challenge for medal. That's why every championship feels so unpredictable. You never know which Jamaican athletics will produce the next unforgettable performance. That's what makes following Jamaican athletics so much fun. It's not only about celebrating today's champions, it's about watching tomorrow's star emerge right before our eyes. Looking at this performance, one thing becomes very clear. Jamaican's dominance isn't built around just one athlete. It's built around a culture. Legend inspire the next generation, and the next generation pushes the standard even higher. That's why this legacy continues year after years. If the Clayton twins continues developing the way they have been, the future of Jamaican women sprinting looks incredibly bright. But now, I want to hear from you. Do you believe any country will be able to stop Jamaican's dominance in women's sprinting? Or is this legacy only getting stronger with every new generation? Share your thoughts in the comment below. If you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another video celebrating the greatness of Jamaican athletics. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.